Hello my friend, I guess you're here because you want to start your knitting journey, so let me show you how to start, how to proceed. I promise not to overcomplicate, I promise not to overload you with the details on the basic fundamental things. This video will have timestamps, so if you're interested in some specific topic or you want to rewatch some technique, you can easily jump right there. I respect your time and mine, so let's start. There are like dozens of ways how we can start knitting. This process is called cast on, and I will show you probably the most popular and the easiest way how to cast on, how to start. So let's put our yarn on left hand side. Where is the beginning? So this method is called a long tail cast on. So you need to unwind some tail. The length of this tail should be around 3-4 times longer than the length of your finished items that you want to create. Let's take our yarn, put it on the top of our pointer of the thumb, then keep the yarn with the rest of our fingers. Here we should have some tension. Take your needle, pull here, then bring your tip of the needle to this loop, wrap the yarn. See that needle is under the yarn that goes from my pointer, and then I again insert the tip of the needle through the loop, remove my thumb and pull the yarn. Let's start again. And pull. You see, with this section we have 2 stitches on our needle from the beginning. Now let's continue our cast on. Go under the tail, wrap the yarn from the ball, go through the loop, pull, and again go under the tail, wrap the yarn over, go through the loop, pull. So we cast on the number of stitches that we need, and the next step is to properly hold our needles and our yarn in order to manage the proper tension for the yarn. It's one of the most important things in knitting. So there are several ways how we can hold the needles and the yarn. I will show you the Continental way of knitting. Actually, on my point of view, maybe I'm mistaken, but on my point of view, the difference between different ways of knitting is only how you hold the yarn and how you manage the tension. I can't say that Continental way of knitting is the most popular because I have never seen such a statistics, but in most tutorials that I saw, the most knitters that I know use the Continental, following the Continental way of knitting. So the needle with our knitting we hold in our left hand side as long as the yarn, and our working needle, let's say, we hold in our right hand. How we can hold the yarn? Again, there are multiple ways how you can hold it. You can wrap whatever times around whatever fingers, but in most cases we need to wrap the yarn around our pointer. Usually I wrap the yarn twice, in some cases for some yarns even 3 times. If it's not enough to provide a tension, you can also use another finger, so you can wrap the yarn around another fingers. But at current moment with this wool, I don't need this. 2 times will be enough. So wrap the yarn around your pointer, keep another needle in your right hand, and let's start knitting. Okay, now let me show you the knit stitch. So I put the tip of my right needle through the loop of my upcoming stitch. I'm doing this from the left side to the right side, not vice versa, not from the right to the left, just from the left to the right. Take the working yarn, wrap it actually around the needle and pull the yarn through the loop and slip. Let's continue. Insert the tip of the needle through the loop, wrap the yarn, pull it, slip. Insert, take the yarn, pull, slip. Before we continue, let's have a closer look to our stitches and discuss its anatomy and how stitches are placed on the needle. Let me do the following. Okay, here is our stitch. It's quite visible here that the stitch has right side and left side, or we call it right leg and left leg. And the stitch is open. Left and right legs are not crossed. I return it to the needle, and now we can see that the right leg is in front of the needle and the left leg is behind the needle. And when I am knitting, I insert the tip of my needle through this right leg. Even if my stitch is placed differently like this, so at current moment my right leg of the stitch is behind and left leg is in front of the needle. If I still knit through this right leg, I will get the normal open stitch. But what if I knit through the left leg? Let's check. Let me knit through the left leg. Or back loop, it's also you can face in some patterns or books. And you see that the stitch that I used for this knitting, the legs of the stitch are crossed here. So the stitch is called twisted stitch. Sometimes we have an intention for some patterns to have twisted stitches. But if it's not mentioned, like, okay, let's do twisted stitches, we have to knit through the right leg and have an open stitches as a result. So I will put it back and knit it normally. Now I have again open stitch. Legs are not crossed. Now let's purl. So first stitch I slip, and we are on the wrong side of the knitting. We should keep our working thread in front of the work. Insert the tip of your right needle through this front leg of the stitch, but direction is different from knitting. We insert the tip of the needle from the right side to the left side. Then we put a yarn on the tip of the needle, pull and slip. And again, yarn in front of the work, insert the tip of the needle through the right side to the left side, put the yarn over the needle, pull, slip, insert, put the yarn, slip. Okay, so I pulled till the end of the row, and now we are on my right side. Let's check what we have. This kind of fabric that we got, called stockinette stitch or stockinette. It means that on our right side we always knit, on our wrong side we purl. And you see that this kind of stitch, kind of pattern is not reversible. Yes, so right side and wrong side look differently. It's not always like this. Some patterns, some stitches that we can perform are reversible. For example, the rib stitch. Here we repeat, just a second, where is my pointer? We repeat knit stitch and purl stitch, knit stitch and purl stitch. whatever side we have. And you see that the same picture we have on our both sides. If I insert a needle through this random stitch, it's a knit stitch on this side, and it looks like purl stitch on another side, and vice versa. If I insert in some purl stitch on another side, I will get a knit stitch. I even don't know where is my where my right side is, or where is my wrong side. I don't know. Or another example, here it's also rib, 2x2 rib. Here we have 2 knit stitches, 2 purl stitches, 2 knits, 2 purls. And the same on another side. I also don't know which side is right, which side is wrong.